Hey guys, so good evening on a very rainy weekday, and this video, as promised, I'm gonna give you bits and pieces of the news disclosure about PHR, and these are for people who own PHR stocks. These are for people also who's interested, want to look and know more about what's happening, because as you all know, as of today, as of the time that this video is also being created, PHR is currently on a trading halt, which is quite normal for companies that are undergoing this type of process. So I divided this very raw video into three. Number one, I want to talk about what an FOO is. I also want to talk about what PHR is as a company. Then number three, I also want to talk about the details of the follow-on offering. So by the way, if you're new to this, my name's Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I just make videos like this because number one, it's fun. I really enjoy doing this. That's why I'm never gonna stop making videos, because it's the game. It allows me to share my thoughts, my ideas, and I know it's making a difference in the lives of so many people. So if you want content on the stock market, investing, and how you could actually use it to help you reach your goals of financial freedom, subscribe to both of my channels at Marvin Germo. For the first one, we have over 1,600 videos already there. Then this one, we have over 100 lang. This is new. This is literally a new channel, but thank you so much. We're very close to 10,000 subscribers already. So if you want more of that, like, share, subscribe, and every time now, if you want to be updated, because I've been posting, this is my 4th video already for the day, and if you want to be alerted every time a new video would come out, especially videos like this, so this is ad hoc. I didn't plan to make this today, but a lot of people have been sending questions about it, so that's why I'm making it. And as you all know, the name of the game and why I do what I do is I just really want to make a difference in your lives, and I hope that it creates a lasting impact. It helps you, but as it helps you, it brings you closer and closer to your dreams of financial freedom. And by the way, and I've been saying this in a lot of the videos also, so at least you have clarity in it, we're making videos like this for informational purposes, so that you have, yun mahirap sa raw video no, napapagalaw. I have to fix my hair, but these are for informational purposes. Never buy, sell, avoid, hold the stock just because it's talked about in YouTube. I hope that after this video, it causes you to research more, it causes you to make your due diligence, it causes you to somehow learn more about what the stock is, because at the end of the day, it's your money, it's your responsibility. It has to be you who will make the decision whether the stock is worth buying or not. It has to be you that should make the decision whether you want to deploy capital on it, and also the duration that you want to hold on to it, because that's so important. No? It's your money, it's your responsibility. Do not buy it just because it's talked about, no matter what it is, from a news station, a newspaper article, or a YouTube video. At the end of the day, it's nice to do your research, but it's nice to read different opinions, but at the end of the day, you have to decide it on your own. So first things first, I mentioned about the FOO. FOO means follow-on offering. What does that mean? If you watch the other videos that I created here in YouTube, or at least read the books that I've done, there's what you call an IPO, which is an initial public offering. And as you all know already, PHR is already in the market. Since they're already in the market, the stock is already traded, they're already considered a public company. So you can't do an initial public offering if you are already in the public, you are already in the market, you are already listed. So what they're gonna do lang though is, since they're already listed in the market, but they want to raise cash, they want to sell shares, they can still do that, but it's via the process of what they're doing now, follow-on offering, meaning nakapasok na sila sa market, but since they're in the market already, they are not selling their shares for the first time, but they are selling it in consequence, or a follow-on to what has already been sold. So isipin nyo na lang din as a IPO, pero hindi na siya IPO kasi nasa loob na siya ng market. So isipin nyo rin lahat ng mga principles natin when we go into an IPO, that number one, they wouldn't sell their shares at a break-even point. It's always at a point where whoever are the founders, whoever owns the company, they will sell it at a certain premium, because to all of us who are investors, hindi naman tayo nagpakahirap patakbuhin yung company, hindi naman tayo nag-take ng risk sa start, hindi naman tayo nandun when no one believed to actually start the company and the business. So please remember the same rules and context for for what do you call that, the same rules and context for people who want to buy the stock or want to come into IPOs are also in play. Then you also have to look for where the proceeds will be, and I'm going to share more about the proceeds also when we talk about the company right after this. But I'm saying the same rules on how you would look at companies that would enter the markets is almost the same way. Now, I want to address this also, or I'll address that later. Now, I want to address the question that someone sent, that the market price for the stock is higher than the current IPO or the current FOO price. I'll talk about that in the last part of the video, but I want to share this also. Now, I want to talk about the company and more details about the company as well. So, let me start off with this. Yun yung mahirap sa raw video, since it's not edited. I can't put any more graphics here. But for those who don't know, PHR is highly connected to casinos. It's highly connected to a hotel. So think about, try to imagine the Bay Area, try to imagine Soler, try to imagine Resorts World Manila, try to imagine Okada, try to imagine City of Dreams, something like that. Try to imagine that. But this one will be in Cebu. This one will be in Mactan. And I think what makes this talked about a lot, no, it's highly connected to Dennis Uy. Please remember, Dennis Uy over the past few months, also because of Dito, he has been talked about, and they've created so much acquisitions also. So for those who don't know also, PHR is basically Emerald Bay. It's the hotel slash casino which will be in Mactan, in the Mactan area. And I think the arbitrage for that, and if you've noticed it also here in Manila, madami sa mga hotel slash casino na ganun type, they're mostly in areas and places that in all intents and purposes malapit sa airport. So if you notice, all of the at least big casinos, all of the integrated hotel and casino types, which is ganito yung Emerald Bay, malapit sila sa airport, so very accessible. But what I think what differentiates it from what you have in Manila Bay is, yung sa Manila Bay, you only have a view of the sunset, of the beach, of the water. But this one, since it's in Mactan Island, may beach din talaga siya. It will function and look like as a hotel resort. So I think that's what the lure will be here. And so, dahil sobrang lapit niya sa airport, it will allow a lot of gamblers, people who want to go to casinos, to not go through the traffic of Cebu and just fly directly. Please remember, the airport in Cebu, in my opinion, as of now, is still one of the best in the Philippines. I like the airport in Cebu massively than the airport in Naiya. I think the airport in the one that they just finished, Terminal 2 in Clark, is relatively good, but I think in terms of traffic, Mactan Airport is still a larger airport. But let me give you more details about the company. So again, this is highly connected to Udenna. This is highly connected to Dennis Uy. This is pretty much a hotel slash resort slash casino. Again, it's called Emerald. It's called Emerald Bay. So details about this is, I think the first phase of it, the target for it to be completed will be around 2022, and then once it's completed, it will have 122 gaming tables for mass and premium junkets, then 600 gaming machines and 270 hotel room bays. They're targeting at least a soft opening by 2021. So but let's see, no, kasi I think one of the things that people need to consider also in this is the new normal. We also have to consider that I don't know that by 2021, 2022, how will things be? How will people be mass congregating? Will people already start to go out? That's still a variable up until now. So I think time will tell. It's something that people need to consider as of now on how that will progress, because you have to remember, if people do not go out, people do not still congregate, it will highly affect traffic that's there. So, and also you have to remember how people can start moving and how people can start flying already, because if there's still a lot of travel restrictions, I think for the short term, or at least 2021, 2022, if there's a lot of travel restrictions, the large chunk also of gamblers that they're trying to attract are not just locals. They're also attracting tourists from other countries that sabay na pagkalipad mo sa Pilipinas, beach, hotel, resort, enjoy, pahinga, then it causes them to gamble. So couple of details for this for this follow-on offering. The price that it's being sold is at 1.68 pesos per share. And please do note that the price before shares got halted was higher than this. So I think no, in terms of advantage, may advantage dito yung people who will subscribe to the follow-on offering because they are getting it at a lower price as compared to people who bought it in the market today. So kumbaga, it's at a very if you would compare the market price to where it is today, sobrang laking discount nung mga taong magsusubscribe sa follow-on offering. So let me continue. The minimum subscription for those who want to get in and want to position is 10,000 shares, multiples of 1,000. So that's pretty much standard naman. And please remember, the offer period will just be from October 21 to October 28. And I think majority of them, yung deadline for it, at least for you to launch na gusto mong you are intending to subscribe to the follow-on offering, will be by October 23, for at least for some that I've seen na. And then the listing date will be November 5. And also, since the listing date is November 5, that's also the same date that the shares of PHR would at least a trading halt would be ended, and it would be traded again on the open market. Total number of shares that would be sold na common shares is 300 million. Please remember, 1.68 times 300 million, that's the amount of money that they will be receiving. And then if it becomes oversubscribed, the over allotment option is 150 million. So they will have 300 million plus 450 million. They're selling 50% plus more for their over allotment. So there, at the end of the day, when you buy a stock, please take note that it will always go back if you believe in the fundamentals of the company. At least if you are a long-term investor, if you believe the play for this is, if you believe that casinos, hotels, the integrated resort is something that will help them will be a draw for them, and that, please remember, there's also hotels already in that area, but they're not really branded as a casino hotel. You have Shangri-La there. You also have Movenpick there, which are also good hotels. I'm a big fan of Mactan also. Of course, their beaches are not like Boracay. Boracay is still amazing. It's not nature like what you'll see in Palawan, but it's easy access. Pagkababa mo, maganda yung airport, mabilis yung airport, international airport, tapos van ride lang, nandun ka na sa resort mo. And then, if the resorts are nice, and it becomes a place, it becomes a destination, I think that will be the lure for it. But try to always imagine it as the play here will be like Soler, Resorts World Manila, Okada, City of Dreams. I think that's what it will be, and the revenue model always will be about the gamblers going to the casino. So please study the fundamentals of the company, please study the prospects, please study the growth of it, because at the end of the day, that's what will trigger the company to go and move higher. So from a fundamental perspective, please, if you're a long-term investor, please study it. If you want more of this, I'll try to make more of this in my main channel naman, kasi this is just raw, but we can talk more about the valuations, we can talk more about the fundamentals of it. If you guys want fundamentals of PHR, please put it in the comment section, PHR fundamentals, and then we'll make an edited video naman, so at least I can show you the numbers. And then for those who want to trade it naman, ganun din. I don't know how, no one can predict and forecast how the price movement also will be, where it will be a month, 3 months, 6 months from now. But I highly suggest, while this is all happening, that you stick to how the technicals will be. I'll try to make a technical analysis video of it, since meron naman chart na dun, so at least I can plot the support and resistances for all of you. But so at least dalawa utang ko sa inyo. I'll try, if you guys want it, I'll make a fundamental analysis video on my first channel. Just comment it below. And then if you want to include it for Stocks Americas, probably tomorrow na, just put it in the comment section, and then we'll try to make videos for PHR from a technical analysis level. So that's what it is basically. It's just Emerald Bay, a casino trying to raise money, selling their shares, so that those who want to enter also and be a shareholder can have a position, and in turn they get to raise money to further expand their business and operations. And I think what makes this talked about is because it's Dennis Huy. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that is insightful. I hope that this is something that gave you enough info, enough data also to trade the markets with confidence. And again, I'll say this over and over, not because it's talked about, you buy it. You buy, sell, trade, hold a stock because pinag-aralan nyo. Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing when it comes to the world of investing, that you buy, sell, hold because it's something that we know. You buy, sell, hold because it's something that you really took the time to learn and build the skills from. And that's all I want, no? And the reason why I've been pumping out content over and over for all of you is that I really believe it's time for Filipinos to win. I believe that wherever you are in life, that investing is one of the greatest equalizers kasi pwede mo siyang pagsabayin habang nagtatrabaho ka, habang nagnenegosyo ka. You're building an asset that will work for you. You are building an asset that will grow, that's in the ground, that will make you also, that will add a stream of income for you. And at the end of the day, my mentality always when it comes to investing, and for those who have been following me for the longest time already know this, I'm okay to lose money on an investment than to put it into something that sure ako 10 years from now wala na siyang value. Kasi yung investment na yun, kahit may chance ako mawalan ng pera, may chance din naman na pwede akong kumita. Kesa sa isang lugar na pag linagay ko pera ko doon, wala na talaga siya in the grand scheme of things. So, that's it for now. I hope you guys got a lot from this, and if you're enjoying the raw videos, please let me know. I want to hear it if this is something that's helping you. And I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Bye. So guys, click everything here pala, subscribe and be part of